Welcome back to Chakra Week. My name is Chris Harche, and I'm with MyCrystalCuriosities. And today we are in day 4 of our chakra workshop. Today focusing on the heart chakra. This is episode 10 in the series. So let's discuss the heart chakra. It is located at the center of the chest, right on the sternum. Right within the 4th thoracic vertebrae. So that's where it's located in the body. But even more importantly about this chakra is it sits right in the center of the chakra alignment order. So heart chakra sitting in the middle, right between all 3 of the body, what we call the body chakras, which we've talked about, which includes, of course, the root chakra, the sacral, and the solar plexus. And it's kind of sits right between those 3, and then the upper 3, which we'll be talking about later, but that includes the throat chakra, the third eye, and the crown. It is identified vibrationally as green, but we also connect it to pink, and that's just kind of by, I think, human association. We think of love and we think of pink, but it does have a strong pink connection. And this is the chakra of love and empathy. It relates to the element of air, and it connects with the planet Venus. So this chakra is all about unconditional love and compassion. This includes balance in our life. It includes love. It includes connection with other people. It includes passion and empathy and tenderness. But it also does include inner child issues that we may be carrying with us, as well as residual of rejection. So the old standby, my heart is broken kind of a thing. We do tend to carry that residual in this chakra, which is why it's important to keep it vibrationally happy, okay? So the anatomical connections of the heart chakra includes the circulatory system, the lymphatic system, and immune system. It also includes the heart, the functionality of the heart, the lungs, blood pressure, and circulation. This is also the hub to allergies. So many of us have those seasonal allergies, and we can connect that right to keeping a happy and healthy vibration in our heart chakra. You may find some relief with that as well. It is also connected directly to the thymus gland. So anyone with issues in these areas may consider raising that vibration in this particular chakra. Some of the personality traits that we might find that evolve from the heart chakra might look like people who are dreamers, people who are emotional. They're very heart-centered, cheerleaders of the world. They encourage others to grow. They're humanitarians. They have a real soft spot for Mother Earth and all of its inhabitants, and they're sensitive to others. So I would ask, do any of these describe you? I'm sure many times that would be a yes, which is a good sign. But if compassion is not your strength, then again, maybe this is the chakra to consider doing some work in. Individuals who have an imbalance in their heart chakra tend to be emotionally unstable. They may be self-indulgent and sentimental, overly sentimental. They might be jealous and lustful. They're procrastinators, and they may be very indecisive. So really what we want to look for in a balanced heart chakra are these types of qualities. We want to be compassionate. We want to be open and cooperative. We want to have unconditional love. This leads to contentment. We want to have harmony and balance, and we want to do it all with grace. So those are, again, some of the qualities that we really want to look for and strive for in a very balanced chakra. So how do we get there? How do we get those vibrations up and balanced? Well, crystal healing is my first go-to, and probably most people think the first thing they think of as a crystal focused at the heart chakra is going to be rose quartz. And I've got a real beautiful little piece here. And of course, it is shaped as a heart, which even gives it more intention to be heart focused. So rose quartz is an excellent choice. It is a very soft and subtle energy. Other stones that I like to use too would be green aventurine. This is going to tune in, once again, it's heart-shaped, tune into the vibration of the color green, which I like. And then I also like to use, for heart balancing, a stone called unakite, which has kind of a combination, as you'll see there, of both green and some pink. So it's really, and again, heart-shaped. So I really like to use those stones, but peridot is a great one as well, and many of you may have peridot in jewelry. So you already have that. You can always use that to help raise the vibration in your heart chakra. Aromatherapy, oil essences such as rose and melissa and neroli are great choices, because all of these three oils are antidepressants, but they also include some sedative qualities. So kind of bringing relaxation and calmness. That's what we want to do. So, of course, using these oils in diffusers during therapeutic massage, or, of course, my favorite, a well-deserved spa bath, right? Yoga and meditation, also some great ways to raise that vibration with affirmations that are promoting compassion and forgiveness. And I will post some of those separately outside of this, just so you have an idea of what that might look like. Herbs are a great way to raise the vibration in the heart chakra, including thyme, birch, so bark of birch has some great oil to it, and herbs, chamomile, olive leaf, and then along with strawberry and pomegranate. So by consuming those fruits, that can really help that vibration as well. I always love going to creating an altar using green or pink tapestry. And this is where you really want to bring in some soft candlelight. That's always pleasing for the heart chakra. The crystals that we discussed, if you have those. And things that you love, heart-shaped items, oils, roses, pictures. I like to bring in feathers because, of course, as most of you know, I love birds, but also feathers and birds are directly related to the air element. Remember, the heart chakra is directly related to air. So that kind of pulls everything in together. And then remember, the altar is simply a place. It can be in your home, in a corner. It can be outside. And it's just a little area where you will see, stop, take a moment, breathe it in, and just remember what you're doing. Because remember, everything you do in healing begins with an intention. So finally, I want to just leave here with this. And the heart chakra is so important because it is kind of the diving board. Once we get those lower chakras in alignment, the heart chakra starts to open up and starts to introduce us to the higher chakras, to the more spiritual, the awakening. So I kind of call it the diving board, if you will. And once you learn to communicate really through your heart chakra space, everything else begins to shift. We tend to let those pesky, unbalanced lower chakras control our minds, our words, and our actions, which sometimes leads to more complications, more so than not. So I hope this helps, guys, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Have a great day.